Welcome to Speak Your Mind, the podcast that's not afraid to start the conversation. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Recording in progress.
Sick.
Yeah, I haven't watched back the last episode yet, but I'll probably try to do that on one of my drives tomorrow.
Yeah. I have not either. Usually I do that today because most days I drive to Worcester on today, but I didn't do that today. So I stayed
Yeah,
home for the
I
lunch
try
meeting.
to like break it up into chapters like the segments for the YouTube video.
Uh-huh. Oh, so it's not broken up into chapters yet?
No.
Oh, okay. I think
I
so.
don't I don't e- I hardly watched this one back, I'm not gonna lie. I just wanted to get it up
Oh,
by
really?
Saturday.
That's fair. I mean, yeah, as long as we know, but it's us talking. I'm assuming most people
Yeah,
probably
I
don't
didn't
watch
think there was
that
anything we needed to cut
podcast.
out on the last one.
No, it was a chill one. I think it's good too when we just post raw content. It's like fairly
Yeah,
consistent.
I think one thing that I would like to start getting better with is like come up with titles for the videos and like thumbnails too. Like I
Hmm.
think we're still can because we're actually getting like some decent impressions, like, but just nobody's clicking on the video.
Yeah. So what do your impressions mean? Like when they pop
It
up in
means
someone's
like,
feed?
yeah, exactly that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, because I feel like it is. The
Like,
thumbnail would make it look more professional.
let me show you the, I'll show you some of the analytics real quick. Oh, actually, wait, I gotta open up a different tab. It's on my personal one.
Nice. What's the Gonna drink some water. You'll cue up the chug jug sound.
Western Road Flows. I did this shit from back when we couldn't buy pizzas because we were down to pennies.
Yo, you know what? 20 follows is pretty big when you consider like there's just two of us. It's like 10 times the amount of people.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I think we had like almost 20 before we started because we switched it from
Yeah.
then.
And again, like 18, right?
Yeah.
Hey man, I'll take it. Take it. I'll take it. Oh, we need like
Sh-
one to get like 1,000.
All right, like see this one? We have zero views.
Hey, you know what? This is just practice, Luke. Like we got a long way to go.
But we got 12 impressions. So that means it showed up on 12 people's page,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
which
I think
is
I think
not.
when we start doing Zoom is not great
But
just because
like, if I were to go on like some of the, or just can I see the whole channel? Um, like, this means 5 people watched our last video. I don't know how you can see the 6 unique viewers. Um, I don't know if you can see the, oh, how, yeah. Oh, here it is. See, look, 331 impressions, 3% click-through rate. I see, I hear that like a good one that you want to get it to is like 8 to 10%. Like that's what
yeah, that will be when we like start to grow. That's what we gotta get.
but 3%
Because
is
if you get more
honestly
clicks too,
not
you'll
too
get more
bad.
impressions. No, it's
Yeah.
not bad. I mean, like, you gotta think how many people scroll through their phone just scrolling away too.
Yeah, and it is a long form content too. Like
Hmm.
when we start posting clips too, I'll get more.
Yeah, dude, I gotta start doing supposed to be. Well,
Yeah,
even if we just get like one short a day going up, would be,
yeah. I mean, inevitably one will go viral, like for sure,
yeah, if you post 100, one out of 100 clips,
for sure. And it's good
I would,
that we'll have like a catalog already. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah, I wonder if they could use like if it's like a program where we just put all the videos in and it makes clips and then we can just like go through the clips and pick what we like. I wonder
Yeah,
if that's a
me and Ryan were trying to do that one day, like last summer, like just like make like a faceless TikTok account, but we didn't really stick
uh,
with it.
yeah, those are tough.
Yeah, but like I'll like show you for comparison, like on my other page. Um, like I have like 2%, but um, you can see like I don't know, like this is just in the last I don't know how many days,
Okay.
28 days. Like I only posted one video, right? So
Mm-hmm.
like I want to see like I have hella impressions on this. Like
Geez, that's a nice amount of impressions.
um,
I didn't even know you could look at that, like how many people get recommended your stuff. That's cool.
yeah, it's honestly kind of I want to see like impression. I don't know. I don't really know. There's so much stuff to like look at.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, like 2,000 impressions that one day. Yeah, there's so much that can go into it too. I've been watching a lot of like Mr. Beast uh, podcasts of like him talking about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
he's
mad
like,
smart. He like gets that. I don't even know.
yeah, like
He like,
what?
studied that shit for years.
I think you can see my like my private play. Yeah, I was like watching Mr. Beast. Um,
That's funny.
What's up, guys? I'm gonna break down one of my recent videos and telling you everything that went into making it. This video, we broke the world record for
So
most
he
views
breaks
on
it
a
down and
month.
figures
So
out how to
everybody had
make
this like mental
the
image
most
of
yeah,
this
I
Air
think this
Jordan 1. He
dude
probably wore that suit for like 20 years.
posted
Looks like it's from
a
party. Oh,
podcast
that's
with
crazy.
him.
We didn't have to take it that far. Yes, yes, so good. That was crazy. Things are
Yeah,
fluid,
this
and I
video
think
is
it's
really
great when
good.
we do these just
How
like
long has this dude had
impromptu.
YouTube for, like an account? Because he's at 500,000. That's quite a few. Like,
Probably a
does it
long
say?
time. This is
But
a
does it
really
say?
good. This dude
Yeah, does it say when he like joined
probably
YouTube?
tells you. Um, 2019.
I mean, it's cool. I feel like that's not bad considering. Like a lot of people
It's
that are
probably
above
pretty good. I mean, look at these numbers.
300 million views in 4 years, 3 years. That's kind of crazy. It's 100 million views a year. I think he's doing okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much that we have to learn, and the way that we're gonna learn it is by keep doing this shit, you know?
I mean, we got to do it. That's part of it, and then we have to make sure we're not just
Yeah,
doing
I
it
mean,
and doing
think about
bullshit. We
it,
have to
bro.
like figure out how to do it too.
If we are 5 years from now, what, it'd be 2029 or some shit?
5 years from now, Luke, we would
Yeah.
be 27 and 26 ish,
Yeah,
roughly.
but it'd be 2029.
Oh yeah, 2020. I thought you were saying how old we are.
No, no, no. But like we'd be in
Yeah,
our prime at that time, bro.
yeah. Dude, builds on itself too. Shouldn't expect it overnight.
I don't know.
Have I told you I'm gonna get my broker's license out once I can qualify for it. I only get like
Um,
2 months.
what is
But
that? What is the broker's license to?
so you know how I have my real estate license, obviously.
Yeah.
So I can work under a broker as an agent. But if I got my broker's license, I could have agents work under me as agents, and I can be a broker.
Uh,
And I'm gonna start going to like chamber events and like investor events, stuff like that. Start networking for that, and hopefully
Okay.
either build like a small real estate team or at least get in with a builder, and then like, got a plan crafted. I'll have to tell you more about it off
Yeah,
camera. Not a
that'd
full
be pretty
plan yet
sick.
that I would want to talk about, but
That'd be pretty sick.
yeah, that's the long term plan there. That'd
Yeah,
be fun to talk about though. Once I get that building up a bit.
that would be pretty
Oh,
dope. All right,
yo,
well,
I heard somebody's part of a staffing agency. I could use some help.
wait, what's up?
I heard somebody's part of a staffing agency. I could probably
Oh,
use some help.
hey, I could find you some consultants.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you guys mostly work with like massive companies though, right? Or do you do anything with smaller companies?
Yeah, no, literally any company, like
Really?
if they got a budget for it, yeah.
Fair enough. Do you know how much like it costs like get involved with a staffing company like that?
Like if you typically the like they'll like we'll get involved with a company, they'll pay us like a bill rate, right? Which is the rate that they're paying us
Mhm.
and the consultant. So like the consultants say they're getting paid $100 an hour, but the client is paying the staffing company $150 an hour. The staffing company keeps the $50 an hour.
Oh, but the staffing company's paying the other dude 100, but they keep.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. So they kind of keep the difference.
yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That's kind of like
Like
how
there's
you
a
can.
couple other like logistics into it, but essentially that's what it is.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. That's pretty cool.
Because the big thing is like the contracts, like and like all the paper.
Yeah, I can imagine it's quite a bit of paperwork.
Yeah, like every day on my morning meeting, we go through like the job board,
Uh-huh.
like the leads, and then like the starts, which is all getting all the paperwork. It's so many different things. Like um I'm still learning, obviously, but
Hmm.
it's pretty interesting. Yeah, I was talking to
Sounds
Ben about it over um at like Aiden's the other day
yeah.
because he signed full time, right? And he's like,
Uh-huh.
dude, like just making money.
Ben's doing it like officially full time already.
He hasn't started yet. I don't know when he starts, but he's signed full time.
That's sick. That's so sick. Yeah, he was telling me, he's like, dude, yeah, phone calls are great. And I could agree to that, but I'm sure you get it now too. But like, you just like build a no fear to talking to people kind of
Yeah,
thing.
dude. Now I've grown so much throughout the internship. Like at
Hmm.
first I was like nervous to do any call. Now I just like don't give a fuck. I just ring.
Hmm. The one thing that gets me with phone calls is like after a full day of it, like the last little bit of time, I start to get burnt out. That's the one part that I still haven't gotten over yet, that I'm still working on. Because you can't
Yeah,
like be calling people burnt out because you're not going to be giving them your 100%.
yeah, I get that too. And especially when you already hit like your metrics and
Hmm.
whatever, like for the day, like what the goal is basically. Like today, like you're supposed to, the metric is like be on the phone talking for 2 hours and 10 minutes,
Uh-huh.
right? And I hit that by like before 4 o'clock and I get out at 5:30. I was like not as motivated to keep calling.
Yeah, it gets tough at a certain time. But dude, you just got to keep working at it and you'll get good at it. You won't even be thinking about how much time you call. You just be calm people talking for
Yeah,
2 hours a day. It won't,
straight
won't,
up.
it, well, it'll be effective. It won't affect how you communicate when you hit the metrics.
Yeah, actually, the dude that scouted me today, he did like he's a part of that employee resource group called State of Mind, right? And
Hmm.
at the last at like the meeting I went to for it, he actually presented with some other guy on the topic of like men's mental health, and I thought it was pretty interesting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, That was
That's
kind of like the inspiration I had for like, that topic in a video, you know.
no, I definitely think that is a really good topic. Are we gonna go into that tonight?
I mean, we
I
could.
was okay. Yeah, I was ready to do it. I mean, even if we just do like a brief and then do like a full mental health episode another time.
Yeah. We could just float it like now, like, because I did not really come up with any questions or anything.
Yeah, we can briefly talk about it and like an idea to do a full.
Yeah, like,
Let us know in the
um,
comments what you would like to see us talk about on men's mental health.
yeah, or even just mental health in general. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
because I think one of the things that I found is kind of like about the meeting was that it seemed like at points they were just like bringing it up to bring it up. Because
Mm-hmm.
truthfully, nobody really gives a fuck about men's mental health. Like,
I haven't
pe
met many people.
people like to say that they do, but like, really, I think that men's mental health like is under the responsibility of yourself to like get yourself right. Like,
Mm-hmm. And I think it's also too, it's clearly, I think it's overshadowed as an issue too. Because people are like, oh, like that's not why, but like I don't know the dude who tried to shoot Trump or like these people who are shooting up schools, it's all like the same type of person. It's all someone who comes from like middle class, typically of like a white ethnicity. It's never like any
yeah,
outfit. It's all like
I
the
mean,
same type of person, and you wonder like it's kind of showing a pattern. Like, where is that mental health? Like it's always a loner type person, like somebody that might have depression and high
yeah.
anxiety, stuff like that. So it's clearly quite horrible for a lot of people.
I
But
mean, we definitely have a mental health epidemic in the United States.
mhm,
Um, and it's crazy, like there should be more programs like a state of mind employee resource group, just like for your average everyday
mhm.
Joe. Like, yeah, there's like a lot of like therapy things nowadays that are pretty accessible, but like I know for me at least, like it's really hard to even admit to yourself that you're like struggling with mental health, right? So it's like it's good to like have the conversation be going.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely did not ever want to tell anyone when I was doing whatever, but now I can figure it out on my own, no problem at all. Like the slightest bit, I know how to like switch my mindset and fix it. You know what's kind of funny? It made me think of it because I just saw the clip today. But you know that George Janko clip where he's like you can't have anxiety and gratitude at the same time.
I don't, but
Yeah, apparently
uh
the same part of the brain that produces anxiety also produces like when you're grateful for stuff, and the two can't function at the same time. So you can't be anxious when you're grateful, and you can't be grateful when you're anxious. You'll just
really,
choose being, yeah, isn't that really
that's a
interesting?
cool way to look at it actually.
Because think about it. Think about if you're sitting there saying, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I have a bed. I can't believe I have a home. I can't believe I have this book I get to read. I can't believe I like to be on this podcast. I can't believe I have
Like
a
I'm
job.
so grateful for all this stuff.
Yeah, there's no space for it at all. Isn't that kind of a crazy way to think about it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, on top of that, though, I do think we overlook, and this is with everything with sicknesses, with whatever, but I think specifically with mental health, we overlook not going back to the root cause. Like what caused the mental health? Like, are they like overweight, so it's messing with their like testosterone imbalance, hormone imbalance, whatever? Are they not eating right, so it's messing with their like hormone
Yeah.
imbalances? Have they taken what substances have they taken? Have they not taken substances? So should they do like should they do something? Like are they on anxiety medicine or not? Because you see like people get on medicines too and go down these crazy
Yeah.
spirals where you wonder like well, it seems like it made it worse, not better. But
Yeah,
some people help too.
even you could even take it to like what are people believing to be true about themselves? Like
Hmm.
what are their belief system? Like are they telling what are they saying to themselves? Like are you like repeating to yourself, oh, like I'm so sad, I can never do anything, yada yada. Like are you being pessimistic? Like those are all like root causes of like mental health problems, I guess.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I think too, it stems from shoot, I'm such a scatterbrain sometimes. I think it comes from too, not just like a lack of confidence or like a lack of thinking they can do something, but just like a sense of like they've programmed their brain to think that way. Like when something, even when something like exciting happens, like let's say you got like a job interview you didn't think you were gonna get, or you're going on a date that you with someone you never would have thought you would go out with. Instead of getting excitement for something like that, people switch it and get anxiety. They swap
Yeah.
anxiety for excitement when they could be switching it the other way. I
Yeah,
think things
I
like
was
that
saying
happen
this to
all
my
the time
mom
too.
the other day. I was like, I mean, there's always two ways to look at any situation. There's a bad way and a positive way. And like, have you ever heard the story about like the Chinese farmer?
I don't think so.
So it's like this Chinese farmer, he
Okay.
owns this like workhorse that like really like gets all the work done on the farm for the day. Like, and one day the horse it runs away and all the neighbors like gather around. They're like, yo, like that's such a shame. Like that's just too bad. And the farmer's like, maybe. And then the next day, the horse comes back and it brings like seven other wild horses with it. And so now the farmer's got eight horses, and all the neighbors gather around. They're like, oh, well, that's awesome. Isn't that amazing? And the farmer's like, maybe. And the next day, the farmer's son is trying to tame one of the wild horses, and the horse like throws him off, and the son breaks his leg. And all the neighbors are like, oh man, like that's too bad. That's such a shame. And the farmer's like, maybe. And then the next day, all the like conscription officers, they come around looking to get the young men to bring them to war to fight for the country. And they look at the farmer's son with the broken leg. They're like, oh, well, we can't take you. And all the neighbors gather around that night. And they're like, oh, isn't that amazing? And the farmer's like, maybe.
Yeah, that's crazy. But that's so true because like I had when after you said broken leg, I'm like, what could be a positive out of that? And you went there, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's true. That's so funny. What? It's kind of like if we go into a war where they have to start drafting again, they can't take me because I technically have like based on like this the incision or like prior health issues, I don't qualify for like military service
Oh
anymore.
shit.
Yeah,
Damn.
I honestly would. If we needed to draft, I would go as long as it was under the right authority. But
You coming to war with me?
yeah, war in the world.
I know damn well though. Like, I don't know. Did you see what happened in the market today? Like
They
the
go down hard.
it was like the biggest drop since 2007 in one biggest day drop since 2007.
Damn, I don't even want to look at my IRA. I'm just gonna
I haven't looked. Even crypto's down a fuck ton too.
really. Maybe now's the time. Like, how far down? Like, let me look. How far down Bitcoin right now?
I think something happened in Japan today where like their whole like I could probably pull it up on my news here, but it's
Oh yeah.
like
Wait. Um, the Bitcoin was at like 70 pretty recent, right? Yeah, it's down almost 10 grand. That's crazy.
yeah, yesterday Japan's like I'm trying to find the number here. Oh, it's not telling me. Yeah, like the Japan's index plunged 13% yesterday, which,
Yeah, that's a big drop for the index, dude. That's like crazy.
yeah,
And you said that's the biggest one since '07?
Um,
We're just like across the board biggest drop in this area. Japan's.
Japan stocks suffered worst crash since 1987,
Holy shit. Why do you think
and
that is?
the Dow Jones dropped to. I don't really know.
Dude, did anything like crazy like happen today?
Um, I have to like look into it more, but there's just like a lot going on in the world news right now.
I
Um,
mean, with everyone saying, I'm looking just the latest news. War fears, like cancellation of Lebanon sends travelers.
yeah, well, also like Iran is like attacking Israel right now too.
Dude, I swear they're gonna try to if,
What?
pretend I don't know
This
bias here.
can't
I
be real,
swear,
huh?
if the Democrats stay in party right now, they're gonna try to pull us into the war with Iraq. I've told you my prediction, right? Of
What
what
was it?
this is a crazy shout, but I think they're gonna try to do this. I think they're gonna because that shot missed. I think they're gonna try to bomb or somebody like a drone strike, something weird like that, like something like extreme. I think they're gonna do that to Trump and then possibly blame it on Iraq. Crazy shout. I could be completely wrong. I've seen it just seems like it makes sense because this push,
Yeah,
potential pushes towards joining the war in Iraq, which is heavily not, is heavily against kind of what people want. And that would like be something that might cause it to happen. But I don't think it'd be, I don't know. I got an itch that's gonna happen. And it would
yeah.
just make sense with that because it'd be a win-win for that side. And
It's gonna be
clearly
a
go,
crazy end to the year, I'll tell you that much.
dude, when's the official election? Like November, October?
November, like first week of November. It's always around my birthday.
Yeah, you're right. I feel like we're not even gonna make it to like an actual election now. Like I just feel like it's gonna be some whack thing and somebody's gonna get like forced into office. Like there's gonna be a vote, but
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna have a debate.
there's no way. There's no way they have a debate. They had one debate, canceled the next one. He dropped out, and now with somebody who can't who's on basically equal playing field debate wise and time. Like I don't know. Not that I think either are the best options for the U.S., but like
We're
the
cooked.
huh?
We're cooked,
Yeah.
no
Neither's
matter what. I
neither's the
mean,
best option.
I
But
would
one
rather
option is
have I would
noticeably
rather
better.
have one than the other.
Yeah, I would
Um,
like those gas prices to come back to.
yeah, I'd like the. Do you see what's going on in like the UK right now?
Oh, the farmers, is that what you're talking about?
No, 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 no. Like they're on like the brink of a civil war right now.
No way, actually. The
Yeah,
whole United Kingdom.
yeah, which is really it's just like Great Britain or whatever, but
Yeah,
um,
that's true.
it's like because of all the migrants, all the illegal migrants.
They're having problems there with that too.
Yeah,
Okay, so where are they all coming from if they're going to all these different countries? Why are there so many people just moving countries?
I don't know. Well, I think the ones in Britain are coming from Africa. Like,
Africa? Yeah, it's still so strange. Like it feels planned that it's like people from the south are moving nowhere. I don't know. It all seems dodgy to me.
I mean, they'll do.
So this is why the boys gotta buy a nice like 10, 15 acre lot, start homesteading,
sh- Shelter up in Maine.
do a little shelter up in like Caribou, Maine, go out in the
Take it
middle.
back to Mingo Springs.
Oh yeah, dude, Wrangell probably has some good open land we can homestead on. We just need like a little river coming through for some drinking water.
That'd be
Both stuff.
fire. Some chickens.
Dude, I would do it. That's one thing I would legitimately do and pitch money in. on like a business, not even a business, but on like a group of people, I'd drop like we got like six of us, drop like a few thousand each, and we're a little bit more well established, and just buy like a few acre lot in
Yeah.
woods, make it like a camp. It's like if you make it, even if you make it just like reservation land or something, so you can like go to it, but you can't like change the landscape, like cut trees and stuff. It would only be like it'd be dirt cheap in taxes every year. You could probably buy a piece of land up there, and as long as you have a house on it or like a full like a year-round structure, I bet you're paying less than 2 grand a year in taxes after buying the land.
Yeah, I'd do that shit. All right, well, basically for the rest, 8 minutes left in this Zoom. Should we just like plan the next
Yeah, sounds good to me. That's it. Are we gonna try to do one with Ryan on Saturday too? Or
Oh, wait,
something?
I'm gonna text him
I said
if
I'm
they're in it
going camping this weekend, but I think I'll be back Saturday. I should just
Saturday.
yeah,
I know he
like
was home this weekend, but I'll text him and ask him if he's around.
that.
Dude, yeah, Ryan would be a lit first guest. Dude, we could do like a little interview with him, maybe. The
That would
Ryan
be yeah.
Hume interview.
I like that little Ryan Hume interview.
He
Come
said,
up with some
I'm most
questions.
likely I'll come home. Yeah. So
Maybe we could
Saturday,
do it. Maybe we could do it over. Should we set it up like like hot wings or something, and do like a taste, like not necessarily like hot wings, but do like a tasting or something. Do
like
like
a mukbang.
we could do it. We could do like I'm trying to think. If we wanted to make it like more fuck around-ish, we could do like beer, like it's like 8 shot glasses lined up and have a question for each shot glass, but then do like Coors Light, like and just like up the heaviness of like the beer until it gets to like and then like the line, I don't know. It's like a dumb idea maybe, but something like that. Or we could just do like hot ones and do hot sauce. That like should wait, we could double down, do Ryan and Billy, do that, and we just host it and ask questions. We could make
Dude,
it
we could pull up some crazy like that's not okay, that's the mission then. Think of this week some topics.
some topics and maybe an idea of how we can create like a flow with it too.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a little bit too far, but yeah, no, that
Yeah.
with some topics.
Yeah.
So
And
how did
we'll
your
have
bro?
to keep texting about it.
Uh-huh, for sure. Wait, what's the dude you guys used to watch? Jerome ASF.
Yeah.
Dude, like, how did he
First question, how did Jerome ASF
affect your
influence?
future? Yeah, influence your childhood into your adult life.
We could also ask him a lot about like his internship, electrical engineering and that stuff.
Oh yeah, he's definitely got some sick stuff there. Kid's a brain and a half
Yeah,
too.
wait,
So
I'm already thinking like so electrical engineering, like even his GPA, like how does he maintain a GPA of like what are his study habits? Like
dude, I think kid's just like move. I think he's low key just a workhorse, sneaky workhorse. You don't expect it from him, but I remember he was geometry together. We'd just be locked in. I
like
would
how
be.
does he not get distracted?
Yeah,
Like I've
it's a
always
good.
known him to be like somebody that seems like he's got shit figured out. Like I want to know more about that because he's gonna probably be like, bro, what? Really? I have no idea what I'm doing, but we're just interested in that. Like here,
No, yeah, his executive can be what? No, I don't know what I'm doing. And I feel like maybe not. We'll see. We'll have to run back to clip and check.
bet. Yeah, this will be good. I'm actually gonna be thinking about this all week.
No, me too. It'll be fun too to like have somebody else in the show to switch up, and then it'll probably give us more ideas in the future
Oh
too,
yeah,
on guests or
like
even just when it's just the two of us, like questions, stuff like that. Must be all around great experience.
Yeah, another one I'm thinking too would be a good dude. We could have that's gonna like really spice up the because a lot of like the similar topics will come up between the two of us. But if we
Mhm.
have like a third person,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, as we just kind of like progress as people too, and when you go back to school, like stuff like that, like we'll have
yeah,
like our careers will switch. Like we'll have more stuff to talk about as we become more established.
yeah,
We're both like 21, 22. We're not gonna have like crazy topics right now. It'll
yeah,
stay part of the
yeah.
build.
We should also try to like stock up on a couple episodes because I'm not gonna be able to record any probably from like the 19th to the like 3rd or something like that.
Okay, I'd be down. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to record another one until um Saturday, but I'd be down that week after to do like two, and maybe another one that weekend before the 19th.
Yeah,
But
I mean I
we
could.
should do. We should come up with like a routine that we do for episodes. Like
Yeah,
when we end, like when we first start them, like we just chat, and then like
yeah,
part one instead of like them being divided up into chapters, actually make it have like topic one, topic two, and then like maybe come up with like one like latest news topic one, and then
yeah.
go into like the
Like
last thing. Like oh, we're talking about mental health this week, and then do like the last like whatever bit on that.
yeah, I like that.
I think that'll start to come together better as we do more though and figure out how
Yeah,
to want to structure it. But
just like our workflow, kind of like the flow of our conversation.
yeah, yeah, we're building a pod. It's almost like building a company. It's like building a podcast. Figure out like what
Yeah,
works best for you, what works your style. Listening to like multiple other ones and like picking the pieces you like about each one.
yeah, I like that a lot. Word, word.
Yeah. Dude, okay, wait, I just had this idea too. For our thumbnails, what if we start using like pictures of us and then AI generate like cartoon images of us for the thumbnails? Like sometimes. You know how like you can do that?
I think I've seen that before. Yeah,
Yeah, let me see like I mean, I can just try it and see if we can come up with something, but
yeah, that
I've
could be
seen that
cool.
before. Or maybe even try to do something like that for the background if we're trying to make I wouldn't change the profile picture, I like the profile picture, but if we're trying to change the background to have like a more elaborate, like we can just like look and test too. But like instead of just speaker mount a white background, so we can get like a more elaborate background somehow. If
Yeah,
depending on what it looks like, we could be interested or not interested.
yeah, that's all
Definitely something
good.
to look into and like think of.
Yeah, just like our branding and everything. Like,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. For sure, for sure. And then the website. We could go for the website possibly too at some point because I don't really.
yeah,
I got for Munchie Micro, so we could try to see if we can change the URL and use that.
it's a good idea.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do there.